Namaste, Life Fit friends. While this is part of a series intended for students attending a Life Fit retreat, this can be done by anyone and will supplement freedom of movement for all. A wall and a chair might be useful for this short practice, but optional. I'm going to begin by propping one foot back behind, and it looks like this. I want to start with my knees flush and an exaggerated lift of the heel, and taking the arms back behind. Everything through the back line of the body is engaged. And I can play with this. I can make it more about the propped up foot and really press with it. I can make it more about including the standing legs so that I am strengthening the stabilizing aspects of the lower body. I can make it about lifting the sternum and extending the upper rib cage, spine, thoracic area, and lifting the gaze so that the neck follows the spine. If I were to do this next to the wall, that means I can take advantage of the isometric strengthening, and I would start with one heel at the wall, knees flush, hands propped behind, lifting the gaze. And in this case, you might find that your shoulders might get tired, or that it would get your attention through the rib cage, upper chest area. What I try to do is alternate. I'll take the arms a little bit wider for a few breaths, maybe 30 seconds. I'll change it up and take my arms closer to the midline just to include more variety of angles of strengthening all of the accessory muscles in the shoulder from just changing the angles. So using this to stay strong in your back body so that you are not compromised by how during travel we're pulling luggage or sitting for a long time, will complement now with adding a little bit of dynamic movement. So at first I could simply stand with a warrior one and make it so that I can alternate what my arms are doing, come into folding and unfolding, keeping the legs anchored, and nonetheless having a variety of movement. If there's a wall, the idea is to push where you can, to maybe come and go with a lunging set of actions, making time to work on both sides. Yeah. But I can also take this to the chair. I can add having a chair against the wall. And I typically like to turn the chair this way so that if needed, I could hold on to it. But in the airport, wherever you have a chance to stand and really open up the front of the body so that we get to counter the sitting kind of postures or the tightness that occurs from sitting. Again, you can create a variety of movement with the arms. You can make it about any of the limbs. You can strengthen the knees, ankles, sole of the foot, and making sure to do both sides. All of the variety that you might want to sneak in, just following your intuition from how you feel depending on what you've been doing. It's nice to, again, to have the chair right here beside you. With any practice, it is wise to counterbalance, and typically we do that with a twist. So whether you would aim for a little bit of that warrior one in a rotational capacity, whether you would want to try from that version in the chair, leaning in, being creative, make this your own and enjoy your movement, enjoy your travels, enjoy your practice. Namaste.